And Nimley's about finished his picnic, so it's time to answer one of your questions, which is how we write the stories, the process, and where the ideas come from. So thank you for your questions, and I hope today answers that one anyway. Yeah, I'm here with Sarah.
Hi.
That's Sarah. And you've seen Nimley. So where should we start? Right at the beginning?
Yes.
Okay, so the beginning bit is that's a winch. I've clearly got a very good concentration span, so you know it's clearly not concentration when we're writing a story, and that's where we are. It's a very beautiful place near where we live. So first of all,
the ideas. Where do the ideas come from?
The ideas, okay. Well, everywhere.
Dreams.
Yeah.
What we read, what we think about.
Yeah.
Anything interesting and odd.
Yeah. So we take Nimley out for a lot of walks, and we try and read as broadly as possible, from science magazines to articles to blogs to history books, because you never know where an idea is going to come from, right?
Yeah, we pop it in our ideas book.
Yeah. That goes in our ideas book. Yeah. The black book.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a big black book, and we just put down ideas, or we do little drawings or whatever. And then that's that. And then what?
And then we kind of think it's about time to write a story, and we go through the ideas book and we choose an idea that we both like, and then we go out for a walk and we talk about it. We talk about what characters, how it would be populated, who would be in it. And where the story could go, and what ideas we have wrapped around this, this idea.
So we talk it through, basically. It's as simple as that. And then sometimes where we want the story to be based, as I've spoken about in other videos, that can influence choice of character.
And sometimes we role play as the character. We ask and answer each other questions to try and get a sense of who these people are.
Yeah, so if we've got like two people who we know who are going to have an argument or a conversation where they're explaining stuff, we'll pretend to be the characters and do the role play. And that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
And then we block the story out. That's stage 3, I guess. And that's a physical process where we write down a very brief paragraph for every scene. Sometimes Sarah will do a little storyboard with images, or we'll just write it down. And then that's it. And then that goes away for at least a week to let the ideas, what's the word? Mulch? Anyway, if you don't know the word mulch, look it up. The ideas mulch. I think that is a good word. I like it. And then, oh look, geese coming into land. It's spring here, so we're getting a lot of birds coming back. Anyway, that's completely off the point. So,
again,
where was I?
Not your strong point.
No, it's not my strong point. And then I basically hide away from Sarah and Nimley and write the story. Sometimes the story comes quick, sometimes it comes slowly. And when I've finished, either I or Sarah reads the story to each other. Now, our tradition is to do it with candlelight, and we sit in the dark, or with a little torch if we printed it out, or I read it off my iPad, and then read the story.
Yeah, we read the story, I make notes, and discuss it.
Yeah.
And then I rip it apart.
Yeah, and then Sarah tears it apart mercilessly and says, you can't do that, you can't say that. She wouldn't say that, he wouldn't say that. Why do we need that character? And I get really, really annoyed. Tend to have a few massive arguments about the whole thing. And then I go away and do what I'm told. I go away and rewrite. And then we do the process again.
Yep.
And then we read it to each other.
That process continues, really, until we're both happy with it.
Yeah, until we think, okay, that's all we can do.
Yeah.
That's as good as we can make it.
Yeah.
And then the next stage, look, Nimley's paying big attention to what I'm saying. Actually, he's not. He's staring across the water. After that, it goes to a wonderful friend, an editor called Inga Strömsten. She's a Swedish woman. an editor with years of experience who's worked for some of the best places anywhere in the world.
She works her magic.
And we're very lucky to have her. So Inga, if you're watching this, thank you. And she does her thing, which is she basically tears it apart again. In fact, there have been some stories where she's killed off half a family and said, you don't need those kids. And me and Sarah are like, we've just written them and we love them and they're our characters. And she goes, no, they've got to die. So we have a lovely joke with her about her killing children. And then after Inga's done that, I'll do the final rewrite. Probably goes back to Inga again. And then after that, with these stories, they go off to our American publisher, and that's a woman called Thalia in Chicago, or near Chicago. Where is it? Yeah. Anyway, it's near Chicago.
Louis, I think.
She's going to get really annoyed at us if that's wrong. Sorry, Thalia. But anyway, somewhere in America. And she edits and proposes changes, especially because we're both British, and with the American publisher we put them into American English, so Thalia goes through it and does changes. We then have final approval, and then the story goes to Sarah again, and we sit down and we talk about the illustrations.
Yeah, because obviously as Andy's writing it in that first stages, ideas will come to him of things he wants to express, or ideas for illustrations. So we then have a discussion about that, and I start to sketch. And then basically when I've sketched everything out, I usually use pen and paper first of all, and sometimes I'll paint them as well with oil paint. But if I'm on a tight schedule, we do the sketches and Andrew and I talk about it. We choose the ones that we like, and I go ahead and make them. Yeah,
and that's it.
When they go to Thalia, and she then again approves them and
checks it all through.
It's
a long process. Oh, Nimli's seen another dog across the water. Nimli, shh, we're doing a video. Okay, and I think that's it.
Yeah.
So I hope that answers your question before Nimli kicks off. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Okay, and just say bye.
Bye.
Bye. And it's bye from me if you can see me. Anyway, and it's bye from Nimli. Okay, bye.